Is Penang better than KL in Malaysia? Well, that's what we're here for to find out. I'm going to unpack for you whether Penang Island is actually better than KL, the capital city of Malaysia. Hi there, my name is Fran, one half of the Corporate Breakout Couple. Now, over the course of our channel, many of you have asked us, hey, Fran, John, is Penang better than KL? Is KL a better city to live in than Penang? Now, the question is, in what sense? Do I just give you an answer, yes, KL is better than Penang, or no, Penang is actually better than KL? So I've thought long and hard about this. Therefore, we've decided to make a video to unpack everything from cost of living, retirement, food, travel, entertainment, and lots more so that we can finally come to a conclusion whether Penang is better than KL. Stay tuned. Before that though, please give this video a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join our YouTube family. We've received many queries from people all around the world on our YouTube channel. Very curious to know which one shall they choose when they relocate to Malaysia, Penang or Kuala Lumpur? If you're an expat with young children, so you're a young expat family, well, here are some considerations for you to choose between Penang and KL, okay? Let's talk about international schools where your expat children will be going to. Well, in KL, let me tell you, there's 114 international schools in Kuala Lumpur itself. I think it's safe to say that you won't run out of international schools for your kids to go to. As for Penang, Penang has 11 international schools. Well, of course, it's a lot lesser than KL because Penang is a small island. We have friends and family who sends their kids to these schools, expat families and local families alike, and they are all very prestigious schools. Since all international schools in KL and Penang are of a certain standard and are prestigious schools, then therefore the comparison cannot be, which school is better or, will my kid get a better education? Let's even the playing field. Then therefore, the other differentiation would be the kind of environment that your kid will be studying in. KL is a cosmopolitan and a metropolitan city, very busy with a hustle and bustle, 24/7 non-stop hustling. Therefore, these international schools in KL are situated in the city center. In comparison, Penang is an island surrounded by sea and the mountains and the hills. Therefore, many of these international schools in Penang are located next to the beach and nestled among lush greenery. In terms of international school fees, because Penang's cost of living is generally lower than KL's, you can expect to pay a slightly lower international school fee compared to Kuala Lumpur. If you're looking for international cuisine, fine dining restaurants, bars, and a vibrant nightlife, then KL is actually the place for you. KL, just because it is the capital city of Malaysia, offers you a lot more dining out options than Penang, that's for sure. If you're looking for steak houses, Arabic cuisine, Japanese restaurants, sushi restaurants, Italian restaurants, and Michelin-starred restaurants, well, then KL is definitely the place for you. On the other hand, if you're looking for excellent local cuisine, excellent hawker fare, homegrown humble restaurants, excellent seafood restaurants and quirky cafes, then Penang is definitely the place for you. After all, Penang is considered the food capital of Malaysia. And if you're a local foodie like myself, then Penang is definitely where you want to be. Let's talk about the cost of food in KL compared to Penang. Now, KL, of course, being the capital city of Malaysia, it is actually more expensive by how much? Around 30 to 40%. Now, this is across ranges from the hawker fare, local fare, restaurants, and international cuisine. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about local hawker fare, right? In KL, everything starts from RM9 to RM10 per dish. In Penang, you can still find dishes as low as RM6 per dish. Let's talk about dining out in cafes in Penang. John and I, we love to go cafe hopping. And each time we go to a cafe for a meal, 2 main courses and 2 drinks, usually the prices in Penang are around 80 to 90 to 95 ringgit for the 2 of us. It hardly ever crosses RM100. Whenever we are in KL, we do the same thing. We like to go cafe hopping as well. However, the bill now is a lot different. It usually costs RM110 onwards for the exact same 2 main courses and 2 drinks. If you like a more in-depth breakdown on the food category in KL and in Penang, feel free to watch our numerous cost of living videos that we have done on KL and in Penang. Now let's talk about job opportunities in both KL and in Penang. KL is the economic hub of Malaysia with a strong financial sector. There are plenty of job opportunities in the finance, manufacturing, trade and services sector for you. KL is also the headquarters for many MNCs and large local corporations. If you are looking to make big bucks in oil and gas, construction and banking, well, KL is the place for you. Salaries in KL is definitely higher than Penang, which is why a lot of locals will flock to the capital city of Malaysia for job opportunities. For example, bankers in KL definitely make a lot more money than the bankers in Penang. Why? Well, because there's basically more people in KL, more high net worth individuals, so you make more commissions of these. KL is definitely a more fast-paced city than Penang, which means that competition is also very fierce. And because there's a lot more job opportunities, simply because KL is a lot bigger, there's also a higher chance for you to job hop and get promoted faster, quicker, and have more pay increments. Now, of course, what's the catch? Well, having a higher salary, having more pay, having a bigger promotion also means more stress. I have yet to meet anyone that is from Malaysia, they move from Penang to KL, and they come and tell me they have zero stress working in KL. Working life in KL is definitely more stressful, let me tell you that. Because KL is very big, the distance from your house to your workplace may be further, which means that you may need to wake up earlier and allocate more time for your traveling. Not only that, you also waste a lot of time getting stuck in traffic on your way back home. It's pretty common to hear people from KL, like my friends and family, who leave their homes at 6:30 in the morning and they only come back home at 8-9 o'clock at night. In comparison, Penang is a much smaller island, which means that everywhere that you need to go, I will give you, including traffic, is a max 30 to 40 minutes car drive. You would definitely have an easier time working in Penang because it is less stress, as well as you will have a lot more time for yourself, thus having a better work-life balance. Let's talk about shopping in general. Of course, KL, being the capital city of Malaysia, has new malls popping up like mushrooms as I speak. When you're in KL, you will always get the latest fads, the latest trends, and the latest international brands coming to KL first compared to the other states in Malaysia. So if you're someone who loves the bright, new, shiny stuff, like for example, the Apple Store just hit Malaysia not too long ago, and where is it? It's in KL, of course. Then KL is definitely the place for you to be at. If you're someone who doesn't like to be intimidated by the high fashion brands, the expensive luxury brands, then Penang shopping malls is for you. I find Penang's shopping malls very similar to Singapore's neighborhood malls, where you can dress casually, go out for a bite to eat, do a little bit of shopping, and feel very comfortable in the shopping mall, as opposed to having to dress up, putting on makeup. I know there's the atas feeling, which is the very high-end feeling, which sometimes this is not what you want at all on a casual weekend outing, isn't it? Let's now talk about entertainment. What do you do with your family on your days off and on weekends? When it comes to entertainment for the entire family, now let's be honest here, KL definitely has got more to offer. For example, Sunway Lagoon, right? You've got Genting Highlands, and now the newest one at a whole big adventure park by Gamuda Land. All these are accessible by car within probably a 45 minutes to an hour's drive, depending on where you live. Of course, Penang offers its own attractions as well. You've got hiking trails all over Penang. You can play by the beach, you can go fishing. There's also a big butterfly farm, an escape theme park where there's land and water activities for you to do, and of course Penang Hill, where you can spend a cooling day up on the hill. Let's talk about housing, right? So if you are moving to Malaysia or you're from another state, you're moving to either KL or Penang, honestly, housing for rental or for purchase is pretty much comparable. Why? Because at the end of the day, Penang is a small island, so the supply of housing, of course, is limited. So do expect to pay a little bit more for your condo or for your landed home. As for KL, depending on the neighborhood, for example, Moncara, then expect to pay premium for your condo rental or your house rental, or even the purchase of a landed property or a condo. If you want more in-depth numbers on property, feel free to watch our cost of living and retirement videos in KL and in Penang. Let's talk about retirement. If you're a foreigner looking to move to either KL or Penang for retirement, which one would be better? If you're a local from a different state, where would you want to retire? KL or Penang? In my point of view, it all boils down to personal preference. I personally have met foreigners living in KL and also foreigners living in Penang, all happily retired. If you're a retiree with a very healthy budget and you like the finer things in life, going to art exhibitions, going to plays, and going for the newest and latest, then perhaps KL would be a better place for you. If you're someone who loves the local culture, the local art scene, the street art, then Penang might be the place for you. In addition to that, of course, don't forget, you've got the beaches, you've got the sea, for you to take long strolls at the beach, hiking trails up on the hills, as well as going for long afternoon teas by the seaside or sipping cocktails and mocktails by the sea. At the end of the day, if you're a local or a foreigner looking to either live or work or retire in Penang or KL, honestly speaking, both choices are great. It all boils down to your personal preferences, your choices, and your lifestyle that you want to live. Here's another point of view. Why choose? Why not have both? Why only choose either Penang or KL? Why can't it be maybe Penang in a different stage of your life and then KL in a different stage of life, or vice versa? When we make videos like this, it's really to open your eyes to the different possibilities, the different permutations, and the different options that you can actually have, not just one or the other. Both cities offers unique experiences in each one of them, and it'll be a shame if you only seclude yourself to only one of them. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, because I certainly enjoyed making it. Please give this video a like, share this video with all your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you again in the next video. See ya guys!
Hey, do join us for our free masterclass webinars where you are up your financial literacy, break out the corporate rat race, and gun for your financial independence. Do register for it now.